Yo, it's Zenos. So check this out. I've been looking into this movie called Guilty Gear Strive, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's hitting pretty deep. It got some real emotion to it, some passion and care to it. But before that even gets started, let me go ahead and finish this match right quick. Motherfucker. Yo, it's Zenos. You already know what time it is. I got something a little bit special for you guys. Here is a Guilty Gear Strive story review. This is something very different from what I normally do, but I gotta say, I really want to talk about the Guilty Gear Strive story mode. I know it's not really, the main focus of the game, besides, the gameplay and all that aside, which I will be having a separate review for that soon. But I want to give you guys my thoughts and feelings about the story mode, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. And this will also be spoiler free. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. If we're talking about the visuals and the animation, this is a significant improvement compared to Excerpt. Thank God they made a lot of good changes. God, how can I say this? If you look at the different camera angles, the different animation cues, some of the fight scenes are really good. Hell, there could be certain times where the animation can really be inconsistent sometimes, but when it comes to the action and some of the big highlight moments, it's really, really good. And I gotta say, Arc System Works, you did an amazing job. And whoever was the director for the visual cues and some of the scenes, they were definitely inspired by either Michael Bay or a lot of typical American action-packed movies. Cause man, there's a lot of moments where you damn, why I feel like I've seen this shit before, but it looks cool. And I will give Arc System Works their credit. They definitely improved from Excerpt when it comes to the animation and visual cues. It's not perfect, but I think it is good and a very massive improvement compared to Excerpt. Now I want to talk about the content that's within the story, or really, let's say, the characters, the different writing, different plots, the climaxes, and all that, without any spoilers, of course. So check this out. Off rip, Happy Chaos is golden. I love him throughout the entire movie. Man, it was so entertaining to watch his interactions, how he will handle certain situations, because he's almost like the gear incarnation of Twitter.
The most important thing for me is drama.
And he does so in the entire film, and is really entertaining, and just how his mindset works throughout the story. It is so good, and I can easily say that Happy Chaos is one of my favorite characters throughout this entire story. Now, the third king, Daryl, he was goated. He was also pretty good, and the interaction between him and Happy Chaos was very entertaining. It will have you in the edge of your seat. Now, for Giovanni and Nagoriyuki, they were pretty cool too. You guys, I'm gonna be rich. Giovanna was funny as hell throughout the film, even though she was kind of on and off throughout the story mode. When she's there, it's pretty entertaining. I say that at least. Same with Nagoriyuki. And of course, you got Soul being the badass that he is, beating soldiers up and literally having these strong and cool strategic moments throughout the entire movie. God, it is so good, man. Who else? Man, Daryl, there was some good supporting characters. I would say that. That I was kind of surprised about. Some of the characters that are not in the base game, let's say some of the characters in G4, which I'm not gonna say in specific, but they also play some good roles, and I thought that their lines and their interactions were also pretty interesting. There were also some really funny and goofy ass moments, and they're really cheesy at times, but if you get past that, I mean, it feels like Guilty Gear, man. There's definitely some funny and cheesy lines that you will hear across the story mode, especially with the president, which, by the way, he's also pretty cool. Love that guy, man. Overall, man, I'll say this: the story mode is very enjoyable. You definitely gonna get it kicked out of it, and it's very wholesome at times. And when the serious moments happen, ooh, it gets real. I will say that. And I'm talking about like at the very like the peak finale, man. I'm not gonna spoil it, but they're on some Evangelion type shit. It is wild. Oh god, it is. Oh, you just gotta watch it for yourself. And there is one thing I did forget to mention, which is actually pretty important. I do love the theme of the story mode. I love the themes of, oh man, never not losing hope, don't give up, find your path. Like, you know, it makes me think of the whole philosophy that Guilty Gear Strive, or the development behind Strive, is going for, because, you know, it's throughout the whole story you will see things like taking risks, doing what's best for you, don't be bound by any restrictions, you know, be free, strive for the best person that you can be. Like, I get a lot of those messages throughout the film, and it's really inspiring. I won't even lie to you. It may sound a bit cheesy, but think about the whole philosophy behind the game and the story and with some of the characters. It's really good to me, and that's honestly one of the best things that I really like about the film in general. I also find the ending to be very satisfying, and really, it was, not gonna lie, some of it was pretty emotional. Some of it, I won't lie to you, it really finishes off strong. It will lead to some questions, I won't lie to you there, and I'm guessing that's where the story DLC comes in. But overall, I think the story mode for Guilty Gear Strive was pretty solid and really enjoyable. Now, if I were to give this like a rating or a score, honestly, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's almost perfect. It can use a little bit of work, which, again, like I said, DLC can always fix that. But I really enjoyed the story mode overall. And if you haven't already checked out the story mode for Guilty Gear Strive, I highly recommend it. Other than that, that's all I really have for you guys. I hope you guys do enjoy this review. If you have any critiques or you want to talk about the story mode throughout the comments section, how you guys feel about it, let me know. I'm down with it. So until then, I hope you guys take it easy, and I'll see you soon.
Start with one basic proposition.